Hello Sagittarius, how are you? I warmly welcome you to your Pluma Purpura Tarot community. I truly hope you're doing very well at this moment, and I also hope that in this tarot reading, you'll find those signs from the universe that you've been looking for. Today, we're going to dive straight into your reading, so let's connect with your tarot cards. As always, we'll be looking into your energy, the energy of your person, the energy of the universe, and we'll also reveal the blessings that the universe has prepared for you. So, tuning into your energy, let's begin. Sagittarius, the card of the Chariot appears for you, and your reading is telling you to prepare yourself because you are about to step into your best version. You are moving forward, breaking obstacles, and nothing and no one will be able to stop you, because the universe is entrusting you with a mission. You are advancing directly toward your destiny, and this card shows that there is no time to waste. Suddenly new activities enter your life, new responsibilities, and a powerful sense of momentum. It is important that you do not resist change. The past is already behind you, sadness stays behind, melancholy stays behind, and now is the time to understand that you are fully capable of rebuilding your life and becoming a completely fulfilled and happy person. The Chariot often indicates progress in multiple areas, and for you Sagittarius, this progress feels especially dynamic and accelerated. I sense movement on different levels of your life, such as professional growth, new opportunities, and at the same time the possibility of connecting with someone new romantically. You will also be taking the lead in relationships, setting the rules, choosing what and who deserves your time. Sagittarius is ruled by Jupiter, the planet of expansion, so your time becomes your most precious resource, and you will no longer allow people who waste it to enter your path. What is coming is progress, advancement, and above all a deep evolution of your spirit and your purpose. You also have the Wheel of Fortune, and this combination is absolutely spectacular. Do not be surprised if proposals, ideas, or opportunities come toward you that at first seem too good to be true, because they are extremely abundant. Yet your reading says that yes, they look abundant from the outside, and they are abundant from the inside as well. They are like golden seeds beginning to grow. Sagittarius, your prayers are being heard by the universe, so do not be afraid when something big arrives, something bigger than what you even dared to expect. When the proposition comes, simply take it, accept that job you have been waiting for, take a step toward that investment on your mind, accept that date offered by someone who will be important in your path, because you are aligning with a purpose far greater than you imagined. The only limitations that may appear in your life are your own fears or your own doubts. If you refuse to let fear hold you back, your limits will be the stars themselves. You also have the Nine of Swords, which reinforces what I just mentioned. At times you try to control the future or control a result, but the Wheel of Fortune reminds you that success is not a destination, it is a journey. Success is not a place but a process. This card tells you to trust your abilities, your intellect, your gifts, your experiences, but not to depend solely on yourself because many things are being arranged for you by the universe. When you release control and allow the universe to guide the flow, you realize how everything begins to fall into place, aligned with divine justice. So please surrender the need to control everything at this moment. You also have the Moon, which can represent resistance to change or fear. Fear is normal, but what is not normal is denying yourself the chance to evolve because of it. Your reading says it is time to move forward, time to face any fear present in your heart, and to make decisions based on your confidence, your self-worth, and your self-love. Do not let fear of losing something or someone limit your choices, Sagittarius. You are born to expand, not to shrink. You also have the Hanged Man, and I am genuinely surprised by how many major arcana are appearing. This places all the attention on your inner world. Sagittarius, you are becoming the protagonist of your own story, and what matters most now is what you think, what you feel, and what you want to achieve. Others will help you, especially Pisces and Cancer energies, and also a Taurus figure appears strongly. But the Hanged Man shows you have been thinking deeply about a situation, and now it is time for action. You cannot stay stuck because in this case action is worth more than thought. Your reading says you will break out of your shell, leaving your comfort zone, surprising yourself and surprising others. You have already learned the lesson, you have closed an old wound, you have become stronger, and now it is time to trust yourself again. This inner confidence will carry you through the new chapter you are about to experience. You also have the Justice card, another major arcana. This may indicate that in your recent past you were treated unfairly. Someone took something from you, maybe your energy, your emotions, your money, your time, or someone took advantage of your noble heart or your innocence. Justice tells you that through divine intervention you will recover everything multiplied. It is very possible that you will regain money you thought was lost, or that the universe will begin to bring unexpected blessings into your life. Everything is returning to balance, Sagittarius, and everything will fall into its rightful place. Sagittarius, you also have the card of the Hermit, another powerful major arcana that speaks directly to your soul at this moment. Right now, you may be feeling an overwhelming weight on your shoulders, a heaviness that's hard to put into words. There's so much happening around you, so many changes, so many responsibilities, and the Hermit comes as a sign that you might be reaching your limit. It could be that you no longer feel capable of carrying everything alone, or perhaps the transformation that the universe is placing in your path feels too big to handle on your own. You're ruled by fire, Sagittarius, and you often push yourself beyond what's expected, but even fire needs to rest, to reflect, to renew. The Hermit tells you it's time to pause, to step back, and to reconnect with your inner self. You might be craving solitude, silence, or just a moment away from all the noise. You may feel like your inner light has been dimmed by external pressure, by people who have drained you emotionally, or by responsibilities that have consumed your energy. I feel a strong tension in your heart chakra and also in your crown chakra, showing emotional exhaustion and spiritual overload. This card is encouraging you to take time for yourself, to rest, to breathe, and to distance yourself from anyone or anything that pollutes your inner peace. You are not meant to carry everything alone. You also have the card of the Seven of Swords, and this confirms a truth you may have already sensed deep down. Someone in your environment has not been honest with you. This person may have had hidden intentions, or they believed they could take advantage of your kindness, your open heart, and your generous spirit. The Hermit energy speaks of someone who disappears without explanation, without closure, and this might be exactly what you've experienced. You may not have gotten the answers you wanted, but you've seen enough to understand the truth. You know this person's intentions, and you know you can't go back to the place or relationship where you were hurt so deeply. The Seven of Swords often represents a person who lacks accountability, someone who lies without shame and who may never admit their mistakes. They're stuck in their version of reality and refuse to grow. But the good news, Sagittarius, is that this energy is leaving your life. You are stepping away from it, and the more you heal, the clearer your path becomes. Then comes Major Arcana number 13, the card of death, another major transformation. Sagittarius, your life is about to turn in a completely new direction, a full 180-degree shift. Some ask why not 360 degrees, but remember, 360 brings you back to the same point. A 180 means you're heading into a completely new path, one that changes your perspective, your emotions, and your energy from the inside out. This is not the end, it's a metamorphosis, a rebirth. You may still be healing from someone who broke your heart. Rebuilding trust in love and especially in yourself can feel difficult after betrayal, but this card reminds you to be gentle with yourself. You were dealing with someone skilled in deception, someone who made you question your worth. This card urges you to see that it wasn't your fault. You were in a karmic situation, and now you are freeing yourself from it. Whether this means cutting ties with a person or shedding an old version of yourself, this is a pivotal moment in your spiritual evolution. Now, you also have the Two of Wands, and this brings the theme of movement, of physical and emotional distance. I feel that you're going to leave a place behind, maybe literally, because the space you're in no longer feels aligned with who you are becoming. Perhaps it holds too many bad memories, or maybe it just drains your spirit. Sagittarius, you are a sign that craves freedom, variety, and expansion. And this card shows that you're ready for something different. You're tired of the same routine, the same cycle, the same energy. You're ready to explore new places, new opportunities, and new experiences. Life is change, and energy is movement. This card encourages you to change your routine, to shift your environment, and to allow your soul to breathe again. The person depicted in the Two of Wands holds the world in their hands, and this is exactly how the universe sees you now. You have options. You have power. A big shift is coming that may involve moving to a completely different place, country, or even adopting a new lifestyle. This can feel intimidating at first. Leaving your comfort zone always does. But your reading is clear, this is your quantum leap, Sagittarius. You're ready to grow, to expand, and to reach new levels of joy and fulfillment. The universe is guiding you toward a life that matches your inner truth, a life that honors who you are becoming. You just have to trust the process and take that first bold step. Sagittarius, let's continue with your reading. You now have the Eight of Wands, and this confirms a central theme running through your entire spread: metamorphosis, transformation, transmutation, and above all, intense forward movement. There is a strong momentum building in your life, and I feel this not only in your personal reading but also in the collective energy. Many people, perhaps even those close to you, are going through dramatic shifts, but yours is something more. It's not just an energetic change. It's a complete inner revolution. A revolution occurs when multiple levels of your life begin to shift at the same time. Your emotions are evolving. Your thoughts are realigning. Your focus is sharpening. Your destiny is shifting before your eyes. The Eight of Wands shows that as a response to this massive inner transformation, the universe is sending you signs, messages, opportunities, and different proposals, gifts of clarity and direction that are arriving rapidly. This card always signals that something big is coming your way, so allow these new energies to surprise you. Don't resist. Open your heart and your path to the unknown. You might still be clinging to the past out of habit, but your reading is urging you once again, let go of control. Let these winds of change guide you. These are winds that carry you toward a new version of reality, a life aligned with your growth, your truth, and your expansion. You also have the Three of Pentacles, which tells me this transformation may also involve a new job, a team project, or a collaboration where you join forces with someone to build something important, something personal. I see the energy of mentorship around you. You may soon be explaining something to someone who lacks experience. Perhaps you'll train a group, lead a workshop, or even design a course. You might find yourself in the role of a teacher, someone who imparts wisdom, knowledge, or strategy to others. Whether it's at your workplace or within a personal venture, you're stepping into a leadership role where your voice and your insight carry a lot of power. This card reflects the strength you hold when you speak from your experience. You're meant to inspire others with what you know. Then you have the World, a powerful major arcana that speaks of the full realization of a dream you've been building for some time. If you've been investing your energy in a business or project, something big is about to happen. This could mean expanding into new territories, launching a franchise, hiring more people, or even exporting your ideas or products to other countries. It feels like something you've dreamed about is about to manifest, not just emotionally or energetically, but materially. You will see the results in your hands. You will see your income increase, your name grow, your community expand. You will be working with more people and stepping into a larger version of your role. Something is about to scale in your life, Sagittarius. Something is about to grow, and it's coming because you've earned it. Next, the Six of Pentacles appears, suggesting divine support and financial assistance. If you or your business need a loan, a grant, or a financial backer, this card confirms that help is on its way. The universe has already arranged a form of sponsorship for you. However, your reading advises caution. Review the fine print. Pay close attention to interest rates, hidden fees, or commissions that might not be immediately visible. You may be dealing with a bank, lender, or institution that benefits from high interest charges, so it's important to negotiate terms that truly work in your favor. Despite this warning, I sense you will secure the right deal. You have the clarity and the intuition to find the best path forward, whether for yourself or your growing venture. Then comes the Seven of Pentacles, and this card speaks of past limitations that are now being lifted. Perhaps before, you didn't have the tools or resources to expand, but now financial support is entering your life, and you'll finally acquire what you've needed. This is the card of the builder, the craftsman, the farmer. It represents the entrepreneur, the artist, the independent worker. And the tools this person needs to grow are finally within reach. For instance, maybe you'll receive the money needed to buy a computer, a piece of equipment, or something essential to your work. Maybe you're running a restaurant and this funding will allow you to buy more tables, better chairs, higher quality ingredients. In short, Sagittarius, financial resources are arriving, and you will know exactly how to invest them. You're not just planting seeds. You're cultivating a future. Alright Sagittarius, let's continue with your reading by pulling a few more cards to see what the tarot wants to tell you at this stage of your journey. You have the Five of Cups, the Sun, the Tower, and the Two of Swords. Let's begin with the Sun, which right now I feel is representing your energy in its purest form. You are radiating light, clarity, and confidence. Whether you realize it or not, you're standing at the center of the energy, and the people around you are starting to notice the incredible transformation you've undergone. It's as if you've stepped into your power, and now your aura is stronger, brighter, and more commanding than ever. There are people, perhaps Aquarius or Gemini energies, who are looking at you from a distance, shocked by your glow-up. And some of them are not happy about it. Someone in particular is feeling deeply disappointed or even heartbroken because they've realized they no longer have access to you. The Five of Cups confirms that this person is stuck in regret. They may have taken you for granted in the past, thinking you would always be there, thinking they could return at any time. But now, you've changed. You've grown. You've healed. You've moved forward. And the door to the past is no longer open. Your reading shows that you're not just evolving internally, you're also energetically closing cycles and saying a firm, no more, to people who drained your spirit or didn't value your light. The Tower appears next, and it represents the collapse of what once was. For this other person, it may feel like a sudden shock, a karmic shakeup. This is someone who once could have had everything with you, but through their own choices, they lost that chance. The Tower can also symbolize divine intervention. It's the universe removing what's no longer aligned with your highest self, sometimes in dramatic or unexpected ways. This card suggests that while you are elevating, someone else is facing the consequences of not appreciating what they had. The Two of Swords suggests that this person may be caught in indecision or denial. They might be trying to convince themselves that it's not over, that they still have a chance, or they may be struggling with the emotional weight of having lost you. But your energy is clear. You're no longer in that place. You're not waiting. You're not available for anything that doesn't match your truth. There's also a message here for you, Sagittarius. If you've been feeling mentally blocked or unsure about a decision, take a moment to pause and listen to your intuition. You already know what your heart is telling you. You've done the work, and now your path forward is becoming clearer than ever. And yes, someone may still be watching you through social media, longing for connection, trying to find a way back in. But your energy has already moved forward. And what's ahead of you is far greater than what you've left behind. Let yourself shine, Sagittarius. You've earned every bit of this light. Alright Sagittarius, let's continue with your reading. You now have the Ten of Wands, and this card shows that you are about to release a heavy burden that has been weighing on you for far too long. It feels like that exact moment when you finally arrive home after a long day of carrying a heavy bag on your back. You walk through the door, drop everything onto the sofa or dining table, take off the clothes that carried the stress of the day, and breathe freely. That's what's happening for you now. You're stepping into a time of deep release, of letting go of what no longer serves you, of dropping emotional or physical weight that has been exhausting you. You are about to free yourself from something that no longer made you feel alive. And with that release comes the gift of peace, rest, and renewal. You may be due for a proper vacation, Sagittarius. For some of you, I even sense the possibility of something bigger, like a sabbatical or extended break where your spirit can truly breathe again. Following that, you have the Three of Wands. This card speaks directly to your freedom-loving Sagittarius soul. You are someone who dreams of open skies, new places, and the ability to explore without limits. Right now, you might be craving financial independence so you can travel, live on your own terms, and perhaps even become more nomadic. With digital nomad visas becoming more common across the world, this could be your call to explore the planet. The Three of Wands invites you to dream big. It reminds you that the world is vast, full of cultures to discover, languages to learn, landscapes to admire, and stories to live. A long-term journey may soon enter your life, not just a holiday, but something much deeper. You might find yourself traveling for a long time, or even relocating entirely. And the universe is guiding you gently toward that horizon. Next, you have the card of Temperance. This is a sacred message, Sagittarius. I'm receiving a powerful intuitive download with this card. The universe is going to protect you. Whatever name you give that higher force, whether it's God, the divine, the stars, the cosmos, your angels, your archangels, or even your cherubim, there is an immense force walking beside you. But you have to take the first step. Once you do, the rest will unfold with grace. The path is being cleared, and the obstacles will be removed. You are not alone. You are being guided, and all you need now is trust. This is not just protection. This is divine orchestration. You also have the Ace of Pentacles, and this is one of the most powerful signs that a blessing is on its way. Just as the skies begin to clear in your life, the universe places something in your hands, a gift, a golden opportunity, something you've been hoping for that arrives perfectly, like a ring that fits just right. This could be a literal proposal, someone wanting to marry you, or a financial or career opportunity that's tailor-made for you. Perhaps you're about to purchase something meaningful, like a new car or even a home. The Ace of Pentacles can also symbolize something powerful being handed to you, a key, a check, a card, or an offer that holds the energy of abundance and security. Imagine holding in your hand the key to your new car, your new apartment, or your future financial freedom. Whether it's a debit card, a credit card, or a checkbook filled with possibilities, the message is the same. It's time to open your hands wide and ask the universe to deliver this gift swiftly and with grace. You are ready to receive. Next in your reading is the Knight of Cups. Sagittarius, this card tells me that you are opening your arms to someone beautiful entering your life, or maybe you are that beautiful person, full of romantic energy and high self-esteem. The Knight of Cups is deeply in love with life. They move through the world with a youthful heart and a joyful spirit, no matter their age. This card reminds you that your soul is young, and you're meant to feel alive, free, passionate, and joyful. It's time to reconnect with what makes you laugh, what makes you smile, what brings you pure joy. And for some of you, a new romantic journey may be on the horizon. You might soon meet someone with a deeply romantic and intuitive nature, especially if they are a Pisces or Scorpio. And I'm being intuitively guided to share some key letters that may connect to this person. The letters C, D, F, H, and U may be significant. Perhaps they appear in their name, or perhaps you'll notice them in another meaningful way. So Sagittarius, this is your tarot reading for today. As always, thank you so much for being here with me, receiving these messages and allowing your energy to be reflected through the cards. If you enjoy these readings, don't forget to click that like button, and of course, feel free to subscribe to this channel for more. As we close today's session, I leave you with my warmest wishes for a day full of blessings, gifts, manifestation, and high vibrations. And without a doubt, we'll see each other again in your next reading.